Well, based on the evidence of their digested food, we fully expected for the cows to visit us last night. They clearly like going there, but no visitors. Pretty positive there are no ticks in here, right? So I kind of feel like Virginia's a little misleading. Like my first impressions of her were like all like, oh, welcome to Virginia. Virginia is for lovers, and I'm gonna be nice to you. Our terrain is so much easier. I fell for it. And because compared to the other states like Georgia, I mean the approach trail, she was like, are you sure you're ready for this? Like, she wasn't holding back. And then entering North Carolina, whew, North Carolina was no joke that first day. I don't remember entering Tennessee, but Tennessee never pretended to be anything ever other than tough. And Virginia was just like, you know, come and relax, take a break. I don't know, I still think probably overall, yes, like right now, this little flat stretch that I'm walking, like we get plenty of those, but there's still a lot of elevation. Even if it's like, if you actually looked at the elevation, it's so much lower. I get that, but like the grade, like how steep it is, like yesterday it was not even, you couldn't even have called it a mountain what I was climbing. It was like a hill, but the grade was like, you know, 700 something feet per mile. Like that's, you're gonna feel that. So Virginia, I'm on to you. I feel like we've went through a ton of these, but whoops, sorry, ouch. I don't recall any of them ever having a blaze on them. That's kind of cool. That's fun. And far out it says, supposedly these were built by early farmers. I think there's supposed to be more of them. So there's one. The other ones are just kind of smaller, I guess, and kind of, you know, covered up at this point, but kind of cool. Couple more. Not really sure what the purpose of these were. That's cool. I honestly don't know if I've ever seen a shed snake skin. Okay, that was a little hard to get through, but worth it. I think he knows he's caught. Oh boy, you hanging out? I think this one's gonna be good. Oh yeah. I love it when there's like no clue, because I was like way down there. No clue that this view was waiting. Climbed up here, even better view. I'm loving it. We haven't had terrain like this in a while, it seems like. Like where the blazes have to go on the rock. I like that tree. It's cool looking. All right. Not sure if we're getting tucked back into the woods and losing that view. It was really nice. Getting kind of spoiled today. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, he's way too fast for me. Huh. He was cute. He had a blue tail. That was cool. Still got views. And still got the just kind of rocky terrain. You're not doing bad things to me, are you? So I'm a little discouraged. I shouldn't be, but I had to pull over again for my toe. Yesterday I did, and I really honestly couldn't really tell if it was a blister or what was going on, but it was definitely just kind of sort of a touch. And it's hard because I get, you know, cuts in my feet, and it was just hard to tell if it was like a blister or just raw skin or a cut beginning. But I did put a band-aid on it yesterday and Luca tape. But yeah, it's just, I would say it is weird. It's not like any other blister that I've ever had, but I would say it's a blister, which I think is my first official blister, which should not give me anything to feel discouraged about. After like 685 miles, it's not bad. It just kind of stinks because I've gotten so used to like, especially on the downhill, just kind of like cruising, and where it is on my pinky toe, that makes it like dig into my shoe. And I do have the appropriate, you know, lace, like the runner's lace going on to prevent my shoe from sliding. But it's just like I was saying yesterday, I just think I need new shoes. My feet have grown apparently. These ones aren't cutting it anymore. So I'm about, I don't know, 40, less than 50 miles to an outfitter. So I'm gonna try to, you know, tough it out these next few days. And I might be getting new shoes in a few days. So I feel like everyone in my group is kind of struggling this week, like physically. Like we keep setting these goals and then not being able to make it that far every day. And the goals are not audacious. They were definitely within reach, like 17, 18 miles. And then we're changing it to like 14, 15 or whatever. But, you know, I got thinking, like, especially I'm thinking about my feet right now, how bad they hurt. Like, going to trail days, we didn't really get a 0 because that was not anywhere close to a 0. We walked so much there. Like, even the, like, Nero days or whatever. Oh, what was that? Huh. Anyway. Ooh, that's pretty. But like the day we got there and the day we left, we still had, I don't know, 6 or something trail miles, and all of the walking that we did in Damascus. On Saturday, like the 0 day, I mean, I can't even, like, I wish I would have somehow kept track. Like, just every time you walk into town and back, that's 2 miles. Ooh, there's a big fat lizard. Hold on. Anyway, sorry, I get distracted. You probably never noticed that. But yeah, like, you know, walking down to get in the parade and then walking in the parade and all the going back and forth to the vendors and the food tents, and like, you know, that was definitely not a 0. So I don't know. I think we're all just feeling that, like, that we haven't had a rest. I do think the shoe issue, like my feet growing and everything like that, is the main culprit with my feet killing me. They honestly have been hurting really bad the last couple hours. But also I think the terrain is super rocky today. Just now in a spot that's kind of like softer, and my foot still hurts, but not nearly as bad. So I don't know. I really don't know. Like, my feet have been hurting so bad the last couple hours that I'm like, I don't know if I can keep hiking today, or I don't know. We'll see how I feel. This is like the best trail magic ever. Hot water and soap, Clorox dip, rinse, and they literally have
Do the road walk. One thing to be careful of.
so much food. First course, second course, third course. It's crazy how quickly situations can change. Sometimes from good to bad, admittedly, but sometimes from good to great. I'm sitting in a chair. My feet are soaking. I'm not walking the rest of the way to the camp that I was supposed to go to tonight, because after devouring all of that food, one of the trail angels offered to slack pack me tomorrow to the original place that we were going, and it's only 15.5 miles. She's bringing biscuits and Starbucks in the morning. I just like, it's like pinch me. So I'm so thankful right now. Those last couple miles, I was like, I don't know if I can get to camp tonight with how bad my foot was hurting. So it's early. It's 3:30 now. I got here like at 2. But just letting my foot rest for that long, I think is going to be really important. So Mr. Cheese is going to stay too. We're like, we don't know what we're going to do all night because it's so early, but just the rest, I'm thankful. How are you a butterfly tamer? Oh, I scared her.
She's a little beat up.
Have you seen any
Beautiful.
norovirus?
Can I hold her?
Yeah, she'll let me.
That's too bad.
Feeling you out.
He said he was just taking an afternoon nap.
Oh, hello,
I
lovey.
don't know about that.
I'm pretty sure I'm taking this little friend all the way to Katahdin. I have a new purpose for my trip. So there's where I decided to set my tent up. Mr. Cheese and I were gonna do it just in the parking lot there, but I couldn't get my stakes in. He couldn't really either, but he has a freestanding tent. So it wasn't really as big of an issue for him, but got this nice little river back here. Nice.